Good evening, and I'm happy to be here this time for the third attending to the conference. And from year to year, I can see the improvement of presentations, improvement of technologies, improvement of networking for myself. And that is really amazing. And I encourage all my colleagues and also friends to join this outstanding event. I also thank the organizer and the SuperMap company for making this event annually on the same time, and I'm happy to be part of it. This afternoon, I would like to represent an overview of research trends in Saudi Arabia regarding to using AI. So I am also president of Saudi Geographical Society. So it's national scale. So I can look at my colleagues and researchers in geography and survey fields working with the AI research. So in this presentation, I would like to just quick view to the introduction of AI and then give some examples of applications using AI in remote sensing, basically, and then move to the most used AI methods used in remote sensing, and then give more details on AI in Saudi Arabia and the key research in AI applications across the country. And then some application also used in the country, especially in housing and agriculture, as more focus on the university in these areas. And then there is some challenges and future trends. And then we will try to summarize this research trend. So for the AI introduction, I will not add more than the highlight yesterday and today, deep research and more explaining of AI. But I can say that it is a revolution of remote sensing classification, extracting features, and facilitates a human brain to the future knowledge and data extraction. So the AI is driven our life, not only remote sensing, but in this moment we are talking about remote sensing. AI, it's facilitating a lot of aspects, either in machine learning or deep learning, or enable faster technology for accuracy and also for automated extraction of all of the data from remote sensing. And remote sensing now is not only about satellite, it's all about drones and also intelligence, artificial of things. So the example of AI in remote sensing, it's large, but I try to highlight the most used, especially from my respective reading and knowledge. The most used is a land cover and land use classification. And that's an example of the model of CNN and random forest. And that is for classify the terrain into categories like forest or urban area, water bodies, etc. And of course, agriculture lands. Also, another application it's common used is the disaster monitoring and management. It's an important to know how much damage of the hazard risk or even a human risk to the environment or to their living land. Also, it's an important to know the damage assessment after the hazard. And the level of 3, it's agriculture. It's very much needed for food security, and each nation, each country, each community secure their food, their water. So the AI is play key player in like in crop health monitoring using NDVI analysis, yield prediction, pest detection, and that is using multispectral and high spectral imagery. If we go, I'll give a little shot of NDVI analysis. At the moment, remote sensing is not only monthly deliver image, they can be weekly, and also there is a daily with the cubics, or even in a drones real-time video or scanning. And then that means we can detect the NDVI and analysis on time, as well as other indices in remote sensing, not only NDVI. And that is an example of a monthly detect of agriculture lands. And that is a kind of results of the land extractions. If I go to continue for the examples, there are also the urban planning and smart cities, and we heard earlier the experience projects in Thailand, and there are a lot of also experience across the world, and that is an important for the construction and also infrastructure change, help the traffic improvement. That is really an important issue. Number 5 is a climate change and environmental monitoring, and that also it's affect our life and our life cost. So climate change is involved in many aspects of our life. That is kind of tracking the glacier retreat, and this year it's it's like a mountain partnership. The theme, the topic theme of this year is to take care of glaciers and detect the change. And I believe AI will play a major role in this detection. Also, another one is defense surveillance, and that is also another part important in the world, as we can see what happened around all the earth. It's important to take or support the military vehicles, ships, and satellites, drones, imagery, change detection, etc. And also for the security border. Number 7, I can stop in wildlife and biodiversity conservations, and that is also an important issue, as the United Nations strategy to reach 18% of each country is reserved and conserved area. In wildlife, AI can identify animal species, animal habitats, track the migrations patterns, especially in Africa or large countries, or even birds immigrations. Examples also for the anti-poaching efforts using UIV and AI. So this all applications, it's a huge, and each application has its sub topics. Then if we go deeply in what is IA methods using in remote sensing, the main one is using the supervised learning, and then a good example of that is a deep learning. Also equal to that is unsupervised and semi-supervised learning. And each of the three, they are subtitle or sub-methods approach. As you can read, there is trained labeled database for the supervised. For deep learning, there is conventional natural network, CNN, or transformed model. And also there is a generative AI. And for unsupervised, there is a clustering, self-supervised learning, reducing dependency. And also there is a time series analysis. This is all methods. It's common use for the AI research. This is an example for using common resource from remote sensing, and then in the middle, this is the traditional software, remote sensing software. In the end, on the left, this is what is AI improve the accuracy of the images. If we move to the another one, it's about now the SuperMap large imagery model, and Kevin, it's covered this topic very well early morning. And if any question, you can forward direct to Kevin in this case. So if we stop, what is research in Saudi Arabia, especially in King Saud University, we have to say that there is a political and strategy mission of the country to go forward for artificial intelligence as a part of the technologies. In Saudi Arabia, we are reaching or aiming to reach 2030 vision, and this vision, all the country work forward. Part of it is make an economy and enhance our infrastructure toward the technologies. And this aim, they are specific mention to AI. So we have ambition to become the global leader in AI in 2030. And that can be possible with corporations, with international outstanding companies and agencies. Also, we are attracting 20 billion US dollar in investments. And also we have to target to reach 20,000 AI and data science specialized. And this rank among the top 10 nations in the world. This is our ambition for the 2030. That is what we are looking for. So that's reflect our research in the university and also other universities to work to forward this achievement. Then what is application exists at the moment and heavily research on it. We have the smart cities, especially in the area called, maybe some of you know or heard about it, it's a new zone of Saudi Arabia, northwest. And that is one of our targets to be totally operated by technology. And then second theme, it's about healthcare in AI. Sorry, also for the smart cities, also we have Mecca and Medina, and for Muslims, it's an important holy mosques over there. And it's also done by AI and technologies to facilitate the visitors. We have like in certain time, we receive up to 5 million people in one time, in 1 week. They are coming and back in one spot. And that is where is the AI will play in that area. Also, we have the healthcare AI for diagnosis or for robotic surgery or for COVID. That is an experience, and we apply it for other diseases. Also, we have the energy, oil and gas for all of our products to reach the carbon emission 2060. We're looking to be zero carbon emissions. One more also for the financial service. We have a lot of forcing the business, either sector or government, to adopt technology and using the AI field. Education, yes, we are doing this in the university. We have new programs, we have courses, not only in computer science, we also apply it for other fields like agriculture college, humanities and science colleges, as well as medicine. We have the Saudi Digital Academy, and that is to encourage reaching the number of specialists in AI. We also have the transportation automated vehicles, and 2 years ago we launched the Riyadh Metro, which work automated service. Also, we have the defense and security AI, especially for the cyber security. We are in the Saudi Arabia is one of the best country in the world in this field. If we talk about what we are doing in King Saud University of housing and agriculture, and why is that an important housing sector, it's very important. Before we apply the 2030 vision was start 2015. Before 2015, the ownership of housing in Saudi citizen was below 50%, and then the vision goes to achieve 70% in 2030. That means there must be more developments, more facilities, more initiative programs to increase the ownership of housing. So why need to AI? We have to have measurements of the expanding of housing for development, for infrastructure, for digital twin, maybe for what is going on the ground. So this is not only in one city, but in the whole kingdom. So that is an important to have smart homes, and also in AI intelligence, 3D printed houses, green buildings, and CO living spaces. This is also how it's an important. I borrow this from Kevin with permission. I asked him to give me this slides, and it shows with using the SuperMap how improvement we can get, and how can we extract the new housing, the new development in ground. And that is 20 minutes. for the 35 square kilometers. So if we go to the agriculture sector, why it's an important? It's again, food security is an important, especially in a dry zone like Saudi Arabia. We are, I can say, 40% of the country is a desert, harsh desert. And we also lack of water, shortage of water. And that means we have to invest each drop of water in the country and to produce more food and for the security. So the solutions is expansions of hydroponic, and that is going well in Saudi Arabia. Also, we are using the AI and robotics in farming to develop our farming practice supported by AI technologies. Of course, I'm not jumping to AI. We have to use GIS database and remote sensing, and then AI comes to direct all this data. Lab grown, and that is in the universities and also research centers. Also, we have the NEOM again, Agri Tech Hub. NEOM is like a new developments based on technology and also zero ambition in the zone. Of course, this is a lot of ambitions and future looking. So we have to have a challenge. We have to looking for the future trend, or we have to do more research. The challenge is we have a problem with talent shortage, and that is working with it, either with citizens or with incorporated with international needs. Also, we have the data quality and quantity. Saudi Arabia is not a small country. It's rich to offer 2 million kilometers square. So we have to have a good quality of data and also the quantity. The cost is very important. With large country and with these ambitions in different fields, there is a cost, and that will be another issue. The cloud atmosphere interface and the security, it's also another issue that is also another challenge. What we are looking for in the future, we are looking for the edge AI to support our ambitions. Also, we have the multi-model AI that will also will be an answer or tool to use. The fundamental model also another options or another trend to be support our ambitions. AI and IoT, it's also another solutions for achieving our goals. I'm not representing the country, but we are in the university. We are trying to do the research and support our students to touch these areas and to support our goals in the Saudi 2030 vision. Again, I'm in the university, and also we have the society, and with the alliance and cooperation with the SuperMap, we are try to be using the AI in our research, in our programs to reach and transform remote sensing for traditional use to AI future use. Also, we are try to integrate what we have from our traditional data, either from the university warehouse or from government agencies to apply the AI and continue us to get a better shape of our research results. So in the end of the presentation, I have to thank you for your listening, and sorry for my different topics, but I try to explain what is going on in terms of research in AI of Saudi Arabia. Thank you.